All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game. This game is going to be between LawLiet versus ShowerGel. This game taking place here on Terranistan. Gonna go ahead and speed things up to that 2 minute mark, opening things up. Ultra of Kings Barracks and a farm going up against an Ultra of Kings Barracks and a farm. It is going to be a Mountain King versus Mountain King mirror match as things are already getting underway. All right, pretty standard build orders coming in from all the players here. LawLiet making sure to close out this front door location, making it difficult for units to try and run in and out. Mountain King going to go ahead and head off to the north, and perhaps we will be looking at a lightning shield creep clear of this mercenary camp here. Footman, meanwhile, trying to stay nearby, perhaps trying to cause a little bit of problems and disruption. Here we are. In comes the militia. There's a storebolt on that rogue wizard there, trying to get a surround on that rogue wizard. Meanwhile, Footman trying to get a little bit of that experience there. And does he get the last hit? I think he does. Mountain King actually gets the last hit and then should give this Mountain King off on the north side here of ShowerGel faster to level 2. All right, Mountain King already seen that level 2. Meanwhile, down to the south here, LawLiet will be a little bit shy trying to get to level 2, but he does pick up that Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Every piece of experience does matter over time as the Mountain King picks up another Gauntlet of Overstrength +3, now having over 900 hit points and a Potion of Greater Healing early on. Meanwhile, LawLiet on the other side here picks up a Cloak of Shadows, has a Wand of Mana Stealing, and finishes off the Creep Camp as well. Now, Terranistan is a map that should not be new to anyone, but it has been quite some time since we've seen a lot of action on Terranistan. Terranistan has very well defined zones off to the north and off to the south, with only a handful of bridges connecting the two locations. With that, oftentimes we're seeing what this game unfold the way we're seeing it now, where the players are just creeping out their side of the map, and this ends up turning into a lot more 2-base play. However, unlike StarCraft 2 and StarCraft Brood War, 2-base play for WarCraft 3 looks significantly different, as you cannot just sit back and let your macro game try and unfold against everything. You can see there's a quick reveal right there. There is some speed building, and LawLiet is going to be setting up his expansion. Meanwhile, it looks as though, well, we are a bit behind here by ShowerGel. ShowerGel actually not setting up his expansion just quite yet. Not quite sure why he isn't doing that. Perhaps he spent a little bit more money on some items, or perhaps we looked at LawLiet. No, LawLiet still has the same number of items. We're just looking at LawLiet able to set up that expansion faster than his opponent. All right, saturation on the gold looks about the same as well. So where is that difference in that gold? As the Mountain King comes in, finds a Stormbolt, and gonna go ahead and take down LawLiet's Forest Troll Shadow Priest. This Forest Troll Shadow Priest, there might be a return of favor right there, as the Forest Troll Berserker now taking a little bit of damage. Wand of Mana Stealing, LawLiet having plenty of mana, should be able to get in quite a few Stormbolts. There goes another Forest Troll Berserker. There goes a Stormbolt onto the Shadow Priest, as we mentioned earlier. There's another Wand of Mana Stealing, and now suddenly LawLiet has a commanding lead because of just mana. That Wand of Mana Stealing used very effectively, as we're going to be looking at a quick bash in from behind. Mountain King trying to break free, going to able to do exactly that. Gets a Stormbolt off onto the Mountain King there, but the Mountain King also has Potions of Greater Healing. Both sides are just bashing each other as much as they can, and we see now there is a quick Cloak of Shadows use. The LawLiet, there's a Stormbolt right there trying to finish off a little bit more. Mountain King of LawLiet has plenty of mana still for another Stormbolt. Is he going to be able to throw it down as well? That is just currently not happening. There's another Stormbolt there trying to add in a little bit more damage. Are we going to see a Cloak of Shadows? No lucky bash there, as the Mountain King of LawLiet trying to back away. Both sides suffering a little bit of damage. Mountain King, Footman trying to get blocked in the harm's way. Arcane Tower is nearby. Economic advantage, well, home field advantage, definitely going to be the case here, as we don't see full saturation on this gold mine for some odd, strange reason. Down to the south, it looks as though we are getting full saturation here. Mountain King needs to pick up, perhaps dropping all of those items and then using that Potion of Greater Healing to heal back up essentially what would be probably around 700 to 800 hit points could be very effective. Mountain King trying to venture forth, going to try and take down some of those units. There goes a Stormbolt onto the Forest Troll Shadow Priest. It gets taken down. LawLiet looking to finish off some more of those footmen there. Mountain King has not enough mana just quite yet, but should be able to finish it off if it decides to give chase. Now, Staff of Teleportation. All right, no, I do not need you. No pop-ups, thank you very much. Mountain King now making its way back down to the south. Mountain King needs to get this Arcane Vault up and operational, dropping some items here. There's a Clarity Potion, there's a Scroll of Regeneration, there's some healing, picking them all back up pretty much immediately. Mountain King now at 975 hit points after selling one of those Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 to make room for that Staff of Teleportation. LawLiet going to clear after this, well, what I often call the trap creep camp. There's 2 Kobold Geomancers here, but, well, are they going to cast slow across a lot of units? In comes the Mountain King. Mountain King going to go ahead and Stormbolt onto the Mountain King right there. Units are trying to retreat back out. Mountain King needs to keep a little bit of that distance, a little bit of range damage here as the Mountain King hoping to finish off more. There goes the Stormbolt back onto the other Mountain King of ShowerGel as we are looking at a Goblin Zeppelin trying to pick things up here. All right, that Forest Troll Berserker is going to get taken down. Yes, it does. Mountain Kings are still battling it out here as we could be looking at a Scroll of Town Portal to try and break free. Mountain King getting picked up and dropped back down. There's some bashes there. Scroll of Town Portal finally being used as the Goblin Shredder, well, gonna finish off everything else here. No low hit point units in the Zeppelin of LawLiet, but yeah, this Goblin Laboratory, I often find it is a complete trap. And luckily, the Stormbolt coming in from one of the Mountain King of LawLiet was able to clear out that Kobold Geomancer before it was able to slow up too much of that army. Normally, that slow is cast so aggressively, we may be able to see it here as the Mountain King does not Stormbolt the Geomancer here, and now you can see handful of units are already quite a bit slowed. Mountain King sitting at level 4, going to finish off the remainder of this creep camp. Does have a Goblin Zeppelin as well. Zeppelin doing that micro business to keep all of these units alive and well. All right, there's a quick drop off right there. And then sometimes you look at a Goblin Zeppelin and you don't think anyone is in it, but there is a lot of units in this battle here. All right, a swarm of units trying to engage each other. Stormbolt onto the Ogre Mauler. Mountain King continuing the fight. Both sides actually staying in no upkeep. Tome of Intelligence +2, not completely being ignored. As now we're looking at the Goblin Sappers perhaps trying to get in a little bit. Oh, wow. Stormbolt not connecting right there. Point blank range not connecting as the Goblin Zeppelins now making their way back off to the north. All right, this Goblin Zeppelin may try and pick up that Tome of Intelligence. No, not going to go after the Tome of Intelligence at all. Goblin Zeppelin now making its way back off to the north. Mountain King, all right. Well, speed building some farms, and this is going to be a little bit of a bad day. Blood Mage is already out as well as the Mountain King shows up to try and defend. Stormbolt, so much damage going across both sides here. LawLiet may end up losing that Ogre Mauler, but so many low hit point units, hard to say who's actually coming out ahead as the hero levels of LawLiet about to hit level 5. LawLiet at level 5 is going to be a very big deal indeed. So much micro attacks or micro plays coming across here, trying to just constantly pick up units and drop them back down. I take it back. ShowerGel is the one who's at level 5, and it is LawLiet who is sitting at level 4 only with an Ogre Mauler and a level 4 Mountain King in that Goblin Zeppelin. Hearing this voice and the sounds of WarCraft 3 actually therapeutic. Wow, Chobo Pants, glad you enjoy it. Coming back down to the south here, Goblin Zeppelin, well, gonna go ahead and scout out here. Meanwhile, we see LawLiet coming across, getting the Stormbolt off onto a 4-stroke Shadow Priest, gonna be able to finish things off again. Meanwhile, Ogre Mauler still trying to engage here. Ogre Mauler could easily get taken down. Mountain King, is it gonna get Stormbolted? No, it is not. One 4-stroke Berserker trying to keep the skies clear of that Goblin Zeppelin. Back down to the south here, LawLiet is teching to some higher upgrades as well. Mountain King, come on, pick up that tome. Nope, no Tome of Intelligence picked back up and now moving along its merry way. Arcane Sanctum getting added. We are at tier 3. Blood Mage and Paladin will be trained. Meanwhile, Castle already done here. Paladin getting added as well. So it is going to be a true mirror match. Both sides opening up with the Mountain King, followed by a Blood Mage, and then finally topped off or finished off with a Paladin. All right. ShowerGel breaking into low upkeep right now, and we're looking at a little bit of heals. Mountain King sitting at level 5. No real reason for him to creep other than to pick up items and then give them to his partner and getting a little bit of that gold. Mountain King unable to do very much here. Gloves of Haste quickly destroyed as the Mountain King now heads back off to the north. Blood Mage is there. Paladin now out on the battlefield. 5-1-1 going up, 5-1 going up against a 4-1-1 as Knights are entering the battlefield too. LawLiet does have a little bit more gold in the bank and has better upgrades, but the downside is he is behind on supply. Siphon Mana coming back across here. Siphon Mana coming back at the other side. Mountain King hoping to get a Stormbolt off onto LawLiet's Mountain King, and there is a Stormbolt right there. Siphon Mana removing a lot of that precious mana. Goblin Zeppelin picking up a Mountain King at the last possible moment. There's a Holy Light just being used to buy a little bit of time there. Stormbolt now going down. Mountain King, Stormbolt going around back and forth. Holy Light coming back down. LawLiet's Blood Mage trying to stay alive here. Siphon Mana shutting down the Mountain King once again as the Mountain King trying to break away. Doesn't have enough mana for a Stormbolt. Mountain King of LawLiet able to do its magic once again as we're looking at the Mountain King trying to perhaps land a Stormbolt once more. Mountain King of ShowerGel was within bolt range, or trying to get within bolt range of LawLiet. LawLiet realizing this quickly backed away, knowing that he couldn't stay alive there. Beautiful, beautiful plays going back and forth as the Mountain King going after this Renegade Wizard, well, trying to siphon a lot of that mana as well. Perhaps it should have been ignored. Blood Mage needs a little bit more mana as the Mountain King stays at level 5. Paladin will stay at level 1. Paladin now with the Potion of Greater Healing, able to, well, stick around in the battle long enough as he's the, well, as the Mountain King often cannot heal itself. Red can use a Zeppelin to break, to break mana drain. Yep, both sides can use their Zeppelins to stop that mana drain. I believe LawLiet still, or had a Zeppelin, but it could be lost temporarily. Knights now on the move out across the battlefield once more. And we are looking at a little bit of, well, Priest. So it is Priest and Knights working together here. No Griffins that I can spot as we're looking at the armies trying to make their way around. Mountain King quickly used the Scroll of Town Portal aggressively to head back home. Going to go ahead and go into a Tome of Retraining and now go for level 3 Thunderclap and level 2 Stormbolt. Now that the Mountain King is going to be in that frontline spot, he'll be able to slow down many of those units. The problem is that I see here is that he's trying to go for Stormbolt in a Blood Mage matchup where there's just so much, mana being lost here. There is that Siphon Mana once more. Blood Mage completely out right now. Meanwhile, Siphon Mana coming in from the Mountain King again. Are we going to see that triangle Stormbolt banish onto the Blood Mage? That banish completely causing problems, trying to siphon mana once more. Is it going to be able to get a Holy Light? That no Staff of Sanctuary saves right there as both sides are fighting on every which way. All right, Mountain King trying to chase back here. Level 1 Mountain King, or sorry, Paladin getting swept away. The Zeppelin all picking up all 3 heroes, Blood Mage, Mountain King, and Paladin. Meanwhile, Staff of Sanctuary saved a Knight out of that, well, precarious situation. All right, need to see a couple of heals here. There's some mana going back in. Clarity Potions heals. There's a double level up off to the south here as the Knights are, well, knocking on the door of that Blacksmith. All right, dual level up could be a very big deal indeed. Not quite sure. We're still looking at quite a bit of Healing Devotion Aura, and they're all trying to get within the proper location. All right, Priest getting caught in transit. Blood Mage trying to make a little bit of a play. Once more, what is that fly doing around here as we're looking at a bit of an engagement? Goblin Shredder now trying to back away. Knights trying to engage here. Mountain King could come across. There is a Thunderclap Siphon Mana right there, but slowing down that entire front line a bit of units is a very big deal. Meanwhile, Siphon Mana, the Blood Mage is just doing a Siphon attack, going back up against each other here once more. Are we going to perhaps see a little bit more? There's a Siphon Mana in. We could see a Siphon Mana out. Mountain King may not. How they're able to get off one Thunderclap in time and then get a little bit more mana since the Blood Mage actually ran out of mana to try and get. There is the game though. LawLiet is victorious, going back and forth and with a higher supply overall. And that was, well, a little bit anticlimactic, not being able to fight out until the very end. It looked as though ShowerGel was doing a good job just trying to keep things up, just trying to keep things at bay. Why not use Mana Drain to Red Paladin? Because the big problem wasn't the Paladin. The big problem is the Mountain King. The Mountain King at level 5 having those stronger, higher level abilities are actually the much bigger problem that you want to deal with. So LawLiet comes out victorious, taking out ShowerGel in what was a mirror match, but the micro in the end coming out a bit too strong for LawLiet. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.